I found this pink chair at Goodwill. Overall, it was pretty solid, but it definitely needed a good cleaning. So I had an idea: buy it, clean it, and redonate it. So I brought it back to my shop, gave it a good vacuum, and then sprayed it down with 70% rubbing alcohol. I gently worked that in with a towel, just removed most of the spots, and then I came through and flushed out the entire chair front to back with my spotter machine. As you can see from this water, it was definitely dirty. I then gave it a gentle groom and let it dry with some fans, and I think it cleaned up great. Once it was dry, I threw it in my car to bring it back to Goodwill, but unfortunately they were no longer taking donations. As some of you know, I found this pink chair last week and had a plan to buy it, clean it, and then redonate it so someone could enjoy a nice clean chair. However, they were no longer accepting donations. You guys completely blew up this video and gave me a ton of amazing suggestions. And you guys are right, this chair deserved to go to someone in need. So after sending out a few emails, I got a hold of Megan at my local women's shelter. They said normally they don't take a lot of furniture, but currently they had a need. So today I dropped it off to go to its new home. My client found this rug stuffed away in an attic at an estate sale, and they couldn't believe she wanted to buy it. She brought it into our shop to see if I could clean it up, and I knew this was definitely going to be a challenge. But with a little scrubbing, elbow grease, and some hard work, and some help from the sun, I think this rug cleaned up great. My friend Adam asked me to clean the awning at his soon-to-open record store, but there was a catch. He wanted me not to disturb this little birdie and her home. So I started by dusting the inside and removing as many of the cobwebs as possible and peeling off a few stickers too. Then I gave the outside a quick dry brush. Next, I started washing. Now normally I would spray the entire awning down with a hose, scrub it with a deck brush, and call it a day, but because this had the birdie inside, I wanted to use something much more gentle, so I used this microfiber mitt. I feel like this worked really well. As you can see from this water, it was very dirty. To finish, I detailed with a flat mop and wiped down a few areas with some towels and gave the front a quick sweep. It took a little time, but I think this awning cleaned up great, especially for its age, and I'm happy to say that the birdie is still safe and doing just fine. Let me show you how I cleaned up this dirty shower. I sprayed the entire shower with a product called More from Barkeeper's Friend. Next, I scrubbed from the top down with my drill brush. For the buildup along the bottom, I used my razor blade scraper. The non-slip textured base can be hard to clean, but I found that Barkeeper's Friend's soft cleanser and a drill brush do wonders. Once everything was scrubbed, I rinsed the entire shower and wiped down with a microfiber towel. Here's the before, and here's the after. Now you know how to clean that up. This is my grandma's favorite pot, and she told me, "Brandon, I ruined it, it's done for good." So let's surprise her and clean it up. To break down the buildup, I started by simmering some vinegar and water and a little bit of Dawn for about 30 minutes. Now that it was softened up, I gently scraped as much as I could. Next up was lots of scrubbing. Unfortunately, when it's this bad, it can take some time, so I sprayed with a degreaser and came through with my stainless steel Scour Daddy. There was still a little bit left over, so to finish, I scrubbed and cleaned the entire pot with a little Barkeeper's Friend and gave it a good rinse. Now, let's go surprise my grandma.
And I was going to throw that away.
I know.
Wonderful. Wow.
And the bottom even.
Yeah, been a long time since that's been bright. I was thinking about this, how old this pan is. It's 70 years old at least. This was my mother's, your great-grandmother's.